Tonight, a new beginning. Sri Lanka's news channel takes news broadcasting of the island to the next level. Tonight, the 1st of January 2019.
From Ada Derana, this is Ada Derana First at 9 with Ndivari Amawata and Mahesh Jani. Live from Studio 24 in Colombo.
First and foremost, all of us here at First at 9 along with the Derana Media Network would like to wish you a happy new year. The dawn of the new year brings renewed hope, the possibility of a new experience, and that's exactly what we are going to deliver as we at Ada Derana fulfill our promises to elevate our news production to international standards today. Indivari, a very happy new year to you.
Yes, Mahesh, a very happy new year and a warm welcome to all of you. This is Studio 24 as we begin redefining Sri Lanka's news landscape. Tonight, we're bringing news to you from the most advanced and state-of-the-art news studio in South Asia. Our new facility is equipped with cutting-edge technology to ensure that you have the best experience when watching news. Our efforts to redefine how you perceive news started with Sri Lanka's cricketing legend Mahela Jayawardena inaugurating the new studio complex this evening. Well, Mahesh, we actually have Dhammika Ekanayaka, who's inside the newsroom of Studio 24, to share with you what it means for the news landscape of Sri Lanka.
Yes, indeed. This is Studio 24. Now, it is not just a studio, it is in fact a studio complex kitted with the most latest technology available to deliver news. Now, this is going to refashion, reshape the news landscape of Sri Lanka. What we aim to do here is in fact change how we take news to the people, and we aim to change the perception of news people harbor at this very moment in time. And it is going to be a valuable addition to the Sri Lankan news community. And not only that, it is worth noting this is the first of its kind in this country. The state-of-the-art news studio complex of Ada Derana was designed and developed by the very same companies which constructed the studios of international news channels such as the CNN, NBC, SCTV China, Al Jazeera and Fox News. Our studio complex now holds the most advanced lighting and camera system in the world. Not only that, it also boasts the largest television screen in any news studio in South Asia, along with the latest computer animation system in the world. The world-renowned music production company Stephen Arnold Music, which composed theme music for CNN, ABC and NBC, also composed our theme music here at Ada Derana ahead of our big launch. That's where Sri Lankan cricketing legend Mahela Jayawardena graced our latest facility with his presence.
Sri Lanka's award-winning news channel, Ada Derana 24/7.
Well, suicide is one of the leading causes of death in Sri Lanka and is among the 5 highest suicide mortality rates across the world in the recent years. According to the World Health Organization, Sri Lanka held the highest rate of suicide mortality in the world at 35.3% per 100,000 population in 2015.
In the meantime, prison suicides are a different type of suicide trend which is recognized in the country recently. Probing into the trend, First at 9 today will focus on this issue.
Suicide is caused by a number of reasons stemming from mental disorders which include depression and bipolar disorder, and stretches to socio-cultural reasons related to poverty, racism, sexuality and discrimination. Recently, a 22-year-old suspect who was in remand custody at the Kuruwita prisons allegedly committed suicide in his cell on the 23rd December last year. The suspect, who is a resident of Ruanwala, was remanded on December 21st over a drug-related offence. In another recent suicide attempt, a suspect hung himself inside the Katugaswada prison cell yesterday. First at 9 contacted Sumit Rao to probe for possible reasons for this recent trend.
So the reason they are thinking of death is because this is an escape to their present circumstances. They are in captivity. There is no hope. there's no future. There's nothing to bring a smile. So if we can all get together and perhaps speak to them, let them unburden their negative feelings and make them feel better, empower their thoughts, then that will give them some hope to face tomorrow. They don't have to think of death. So it's difficult to say whether they are getting the support they should get. There is a doubt concerning if prisoners, they get the adequate support that they should get from relevant authorities concerning mental health, their emotional well-being. If they are getting the support that they should get, then will they choose to die by suicide? Perhaps they might not. It will be good if we can all get together as society, maybe lobby with relevant authorities and see how we can help them, how we can support them emotionally, because they do not have to die. They do not have to think that they have no hope for tomorrow. They do not have to think that ending their life is the answer.
The World Health Organization, however, estimates that each year approximately 1 million people die from suicide. It represents a global mortality rate of 16 people per 100,000 or 1 death every 40 seconds. It is alarming to note that suicide is increasing every year globally in the last 4.5 decades. Suicide rates have increased by 60% worldwide. As a corollary factor, WHO found out that suicide attempts were up to 20 times more frequent than completed suicides. Police statistics also reveal that age groups from 26 to 30 years and over 70 years topped the list. In gender-wise, 46.6% of those who committed suicide were males, while 12.8% were females.
And to discuss further on this taboo topic, we thought we'd invite a guest, the manager of 1333 CCC Helpline. Good evening, a Happy New Year, Ranil.
I should say good evening.
We have with us Ranil Tilakaratna, and I'd like to talk about mental health and therapy and suicide. These are all still taboo topics, but very quickly, if we talk about how we can help people who go through mental distress, depression, how do we work on that, Ranil?
To explain a broad topic, I have one word: listen. I think mainly there are a lot of people who need help out there who don't want to get help because of the stigma. If we have a headache, if we have a stomachache, we go to a doctor. So why not go to a doctor for a mental issue as well? And also shatter the stigma. It's okay to come out and talk. And at the same time, we also need to listen to them. We need to be attentive. So 1333 is a service that they can use confidentially 24 hours.
Ranil, just to ask you, in Sri Lanka, what is the group that has the most suicide thoughts or seeking that kinds of behavior? Is it the teens or is it the youths, or do we have like a major group that is actually going towards this end of
I think we're also talking about the kind of trends here that we see in Sri Lanka.
Yes, it's a very good question. When we analyze our calls, we get most amount of calls from the age of 10 to 28. So that's the school-going teenage era, unfortunately. Yeah.
So what exactly is the solution for this? Because if you take Sri Lanka, we are a mother a family surrounded society where we actually give more prominence to our mothers and our fathers, and boys are very close to their mothers, where girls are very close to their fathers. So, but yet we find, when they have issues, they cannot really come to their parents. So where is the issue here?
One of the things we have found out from our calls is, when we analyze it, one of the main reasons we get calls is due to relationship issues and loneliness. So that means, again, we come back to my first answer. We need to talk and we need to listen. People will come out and we are encouraging people to talk, but whom do they talk to? So we also need to be available to listen to, because we're all running a busy life. Our country is changing very fast, but we need to stay grounded to the things you said.
Exactly, indeed.
Well, thank you very much, Ranil, for your time here at Studio 24. We'll talk more on this topic later on.
Thank you for the opportunity.
Well, with that, let's go for another break right here on First at 9. We'll be right back. Stay with us.